Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another amazing and useful episode here at Super English Talks, the channel where we learn English while learning about life. I'm so happy that you are here with me today. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. I hope this lesson helps you practice English and also gives you something positive to think about. Today, we are going to talk about something very special, being your own best friend. This may sound simple, but if you truly understand it and practice it, it can completely change your life. We all know how to be good friends to other people. When our friends are sad, we listen to them. When they make mistakes, we forgive them. When they succeed, we cheer for them. We tell them it's okay, or you did your best, or I'm proud of you. But here's the question, how often do we say those same kind words to ourselves? When we make a mistake, do we forgive ourselves? When we succeed, do we celebrate our own progress? Most of the time, we don't. Instead, we are kind to everyone else, but very harsh to ourselves. We say things like, I'm not good enough. I always fail. I can't do this. We criticize ourselves in ways we would never criticize our friends. And that's why today's topic is so important. Because the relationship you have with yourself is the most important relationship in your whole life. Think about it. You live with yourself every single day. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, you are with you. You can never escape your own thoughts, your own voice, or your own company. So wouldn't it be wonderful if that inner voice, the one inside your mind, was a kind and gentle one? When you are kind to yourself, life feels lighter. Your days feel calmer. You feel stronger and more peaceful inside. But when you are always judging yourself or comparing yourself to others, life can feel heavy and painful. Being your own best friend helps you feel safe within yourself. It gives you confidence. It helps you face difficult days with more courage. Because when you are on your own side, you can handle anything. What does it really mean to be your own best friend? Sometimes, people think being your own best friend means you should always be alone or that you don't need anyone. But that's not true. Being your own best friend doesn't mean you stop caring about others. It doesn't mean you never ask for help. It simply means you start treating yourself with the same love, care, and respect that you already give to the people you love. It means you learn to talk to yourself kindly, even when you make mistakes. You forgive yourself when things don't go perfectly. You remind yourself that you're doing your best and that your best is enough. Let's imagine an example. Think of your best friend. If they came to you feeling sad or disappointed, what would you say to them? You would probably say something gentle like, it's okay. You tried. I believe in you. Now imagine saying those same words to yourself. That is what being your own best friend looks like. Why is this important? Because when you are your own best friend, you no longer depend on other people to make you feel good about yourself. You don't need constant approval or validation. You become strong from the inside out. And when you love and respect yourself, it also becomes easier to love and respect others. You'll have more patience, more understanding, and more peace in your heart. So, taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's smart. It's the foundation for a happier life. How can you start being your own best friend? Here are a few simple ideas you can try starting today. Talk kindly to yourself. Notice your inner voice. When you say something mean like, I can't do anything right, stop and replace it with, I'm learning. I'm trying. I'll get better. Celebrate your small wins. Did you finish a task? Did you try something new? Smile and say, good job. Even small steps matter. Take care of your body and mind. Rest when you are tired. Eat when you are hungry. Do something that makes you happy, listen to music, go for a walk, read a book. Forgive yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. You are human. Learn from it, but don't carry the pain forever. Spend quiet time with yourself. You don't always need noise or distraction. Sometimes just sitting quietly and breathing deeply helps you reconnect with yourself. Small English speaking exercise. Let's do a short speaking practice together. You can repeat these sentences after me slowly and clearly. I am kind to myself. I forgive myself for my mistakes. I celebrate my progress. I speak to myself with love. I am my own best friend. Say them out loud every day. They may sound simple, but they are powerful. Over time, these words can change the way you feel about yourself. So, my dear friend, remember this. The most important friendship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. When you become your own best friend, you will feel more peaceful, more confident, and more alive. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be kind. And every day is a new chance to start again. Take a deep breath, smile, and say to yourself, I am doing my best, and that is enough. Be kind to yourself like you are to your best friend. A true friendship is built on trust, understanding, and respect. Now, let's think for a moment about how we treat our best friends. When your friend feels sad, tired, or lost, what do? You listen to them. You give them your time. You tell them kind words like, it's okay. You did your best. Or, don't worry. Everything will be fine. Maybe you give them a hug, share a smile, or remind them of how strong and wonderful they are. You don't judge them for their mistakes. You don't say you failed. Instead, you say, you'll get through this. I believe in you. That's what good friends do. They make us feel safe, supported, and loved. They lift us up when we fall down. They give us hope when life feels heavy. But now, let's be honest for a second. Do we treat ourselves the same way? Most of the time, the answer is no. When we make a mistake, what do we say? I'm so stupid. I can't do anything right. When we look in the mirror, we often notice only what we don't like. When we try something new and fail, we might say, see? I'm not good enough. And sometimes, we even give up before trying again. But think about this. Would you ever say those things to your best friend? Never. You would never look at your friend and say, you're a failure. Because that would hurt them deeply. So why do we say those hurtful things to ourselves? Changing the way you talk to yourself. Being your own best friend means changing the way you talk to yourself. It means creating a kind, gentle, and loving voice inside your mind. A voice that supports you instead of hurting you. When you hear yourself say, I'm terrible at this, pause and say instead, I'm learning. I'm getting better every day. When you think, I look bad today, try to say, I'm doing my best. I'm taking care of myself. These small changes in words may seem simple, but they have a big power. Kind words make your heart softer, your mind calmer, and your confidence stronger. When you speak kindly to yourself, you start to relax. You start to believe in your own worth. You stop being your biggest enemy and become your best friend. Supporting yourself emotionally. Another important part of being your own best friend is learning to support yourself emotionally. Friends are wonderful. They lift us up when we're sad. But sometimes, your friends can't be there all the time. That's when you need to be there for you. It means knowing how to comfort yourself when things go wrong. Take a short break. Breathe deeply. Say to yourself, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be tired. I'm still growing. It also means celebrating your own victories, even the small ones. Maybe you finished your homework. Maybe you cooked a meal. Maybe you spoke English for 5 minutes without stopping. Those are amazing achievements. Be proud of yourself. Tell yourself, well done. You did it. You deserve to feel happy. The voice inside you. You can think of being your own best friend as having a kind voice inside you. A voice that cheers for you, encourages you, and believes in you. Sometimes that voice becomes quiet when life gets hard. It hides behind stress, fear, or sadness. But it never disappears. It's always there, waiting for you to listen again. You can even imagine that your best friend lives inside your heart. Whenever you need comfort, that voice whispers, "You're doing your best. You're loved. You'll be okay." Try listening to that voice more often. It can guide you through difficult moments. A simple reminder. So, to sum up, being your own best friend means speaking to yourself with kindness, forgiving yourself when you make mistakes, celebrating your progress, taking care of your mind and heart, standing by your own side, even when life feels hard. You don't need to wait for someone else to make you feel good. You already have the power to make yourself feel safe, loved, and proud. You can start right now. Take a deep breath, smile, and tell yourself, "I am my own best friend. I'm learning, growing, and becoming stronger every day." Strengthening your friendship with yourself. Every time you choose to treat yourself with love and patience, you are building a stronger friendship with yourself. It might not seem like much, but every kind word, every gentle thought, every moment of forgiveness adds another brick to that beautiful relationship. Remember this simple truth. You are with yourself for your whole life. From the day you are born until your very last day, you are the only person who will always be there. So why not make that relationship a beautiful one? Why not choose to be your own best friend? Someone who listens to you, supports you, forgives you, and believes in you every single day? Why it's important to be your own best friend. Now that we understand what it means to be your own best friend, let's talk about why it's so important. Many people think being kind to yourself is just something nice, like giving yourself a small treat after a long day. But it's much more powerful than that. Being your own best friend can completely change the way you experience life. It affects your confidence, your stress levels, your happiness, and even your health. When you have a kind and supportive relationship with yourself, everything around you starts to feel easier, lighter, and more positive. 1. It builds confidence. Let's start with confidence. When you are your own best friend, you start to believe in yourself more. You trust your abilities. You stop being afraid of small mistakes. Think about this. If your best friend was learning English or starting a new job, what would you say? You'd probably smile and say, "You can do it. I believe in you." Now imagine saying that same sentence to yourself. When you give yourself that kind of encouragement, something changes inside you. You feel braver. You take more chances. You speak up more. And slowly, you stop worrying so much about what other people think. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being on your own side, from saying, "I'll support myself no matter what happens." That's what true confidence really is. 2. It reduces stress. Another big reason to be your own best friend is that it helps you feel less stressed. When you are always judging yourself or thinking negative thoughts, your mind becomes tired and heavy. It's like carrying a backpack full of stones everywhere you go. Every criticism, every fear, every harsh thought adds another stone to that backpack. But when you treat yourself kindly, you slowly start to take those stones out. You feel lighter. You breathe easier. You move through your day with more peace. Let's take a simple example. Imagine you made a mistake in your English class or at work. If you shout at yourself in your head, "I'm terrible at this," you'll only feel worse. But if you pause and say, "It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. I'll try again," your stress level immediately goes down. You start to feel calm again. You can think clearly and move forward. Self-kindness isn't just about feeling good. It helps your brain work better. It helps you make smarter choices and face challenges with more strength. 3. It improves your mental health. Being your own best friend also helps your mental and emotional health. Many people struggle with negative thoughts or low self-esteem. They might feel lonely, even when they are surrounded by others. They might look strong on the outside, but feel empty inside. That's why this inner friendship matters so much. When you learn to be kind to yourself, you are never truly alone. Because wherever you go, you carry a gentle friend within you. A friend who listens, understands, and comforts you when things get hard. This inner friendship gives you peace and stability even when life feels messy or painful. Think about a time when you felt sad, disappointed, or hurt. Maybe something didn't go the way you planned. Maybe someone let you down. If you've learned to be your own best friend, you might say to yourself, I know this hurts, but I will be okay. I'm here for me. I won't give up on myself. Those simple words have power. They bring comfort, strength, and healing from the inside out. A little reflection. So next time you face something difficult, try to speak to yourself the way you would speak to your best friend. Say, I believe in you. You're doing your best. You'll get through this. The more you practice this kind self-talk, the more peaceful, confident, and happy you'll feel. And slowly, you'll realize something beautiful. You already have the best friend you'll ever need. And that friend has been with you all along you. The power of simple words. Those simple, gentle words can give you peace and strength. They remind you that you are not against yourself. You are on your own side. And that's such a powerful place to be. When you treat yourself with kindness, something beautiful happens. You start to feel happier and stronger inside. You stop waiting for other people to make you feel good because you learn how to create happiness from within. When you like yourself, you begin to notice more good things in your life. You smile more often. You appreciate small moments, a morning walk, a kind message, a quiet sunset. Life starts to feel softer and more beautiful. And when difficult times come, because they always do, you don't fall apart as easily. You face problems with a calmer heart because you know one very important thing. You can trust yourself. You become like a tree with deep roots. No matter how strong the wind blows, you stay standing. You may bend, but you don't break. Because inside, you know I've got me. I'll be okay. A short story, Sarah's change. Let me tell you a short story. There was a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was kind and hardworking. She always tried to please everyone around her, her boss, her family, her friends. She did everything she could to make others happy, but deep inside, she often felt tired, stressed, and unhappy. Whenever something went wrong, Sarah blamed herself. She would think, it's my fault. I'm not good enough. Her inner voice was always negative, always harsh. One day, Sarah decided she wanted to change. She wanted to be happier, calmer, and kinder to herself. So she started a simple practice. Every evening, she opened a small notebook and wrote kind messages to herself. Simple things like, I am doing my best. I'm proud of myself today. I'm learning and growing. At first, it felt strange and even a little silly. But she kept doing it. And after a few weeks, she began to notice something beautiful. Her heart felt lighter. She started to feel calmer, more confident, and more peaceful inside. She still had bad days, but instead of being her own enemy, she became her own friend. Her world didn't suddenly become perfect, but her heart became stronger. And that changed everything. The real meaning of self-kindness. Sarah's story reminds us that self-kindness is not just about saying nice words. It's about changing the way you see yourself. When you are your own best friend, you stop fighting against yourself. You stop saying, I can't, and start saying, I'll try. You stop focusing only on your flaws, and you start noticing your strengths. You begin to work with yourself, not against yourself. You and your mind, you and your heart, you become a team. And that's powerful. Because when you're on your own team, you can face any challenge with peace and courage. You can move forward without fear. Life becomes more enjoyable because you know that no matter what happens, you always have someone on your side. Kindness begins inside. So remember this. Being your own best friend is not selfish. It's healthy. It's necessary. It helps you build a happier, stronger, and more confident version of yourself. And here's something truly wonderful. When you take good care of yourself, you also have more love and energy to share with others. Because kindness begins inside. And when your heart is full of kindness for yourself, it naturally spreads to the people around you. To your family, your friends, and even to strangers. That's how one small act of self-love can help create a kinder world. How to be your own best friend. Now that we understand what it means to be your own best friend, and why it's so important, let's talk about the most exciting part, how to actually do it in your daily life. The good news is, you don't need anything special. No big plans. No money. No perfect situation. You just need small moments of kindness and awareness every day. Little steps that, when repeated, slowly transform your relationship with yourself. And in the next part of this episode, we will explore exactly how to do that. How to practice being your own best friend in simple, real ways. Through your thoughts, your words, and your daily actions. So take a deep breath, smile, and get ready to learn how to truly take care of the most important person in your life, you. Let's go step by step and explore some simple ways to become your own best friend. The first step is to speak kindly to yourself. This is one of the most powerful habits you can ever build. The way you talk to yourself shapes the way you feel about yourself. If you constantly say things like, I'm not good enough, or I always fail, your mind will start to believe it. But when you change your words, you change your feelings. Try to talk to yourself the way you talk to your best friend. If your friend made a mistake, you'd probably say, don't worry, you'll do better next time. So why not say that to yourself? Start your day with kindness. You can tell yourself, I am doing my best, or I believe in myself, or even, I speak kindly to myself every day. The next step is to take care of your body and your mind. Being your own best friend means making sure you are healthy and balanced. A good friend would tell you to rest when you're tired, eat when you're hungry, and take a break when you're stressed. You can do the same for yourself. Listen to your body. Maybe you need more sleep. Maybe you need to stretch, drink some water, or go for a short walk. Taking care of your mind is just as important. You can relax by reading, listening to music, journaling, or sitting quietly for a few minutes. These small actions show that you care about yourself. Repeat after me. I take care of my body and my mind. Another important habit is to celebrate your small wins. We often wait for big achievements to feel proud, finishing a degree, getting a new job, buying something big. But small steps matter just as much. Every time you learn a new English word, cook a healthy meal, or simply get out of bed on a hard day, that's a victory. Your best friend would be happy for you, right? So be happy for yourself too. Say it out loud. Well done. I did it. You can even write your small wins in a notebook. When you look back, you'll see how much you've grown. Repeat after me. I celebrate my small wins. Now, let's talk about something we all struggle with, forgiving yourself for mistakes. Everyone makes them. It's part of being human. But sometimes, we're much harder on ourselves than we are on others. If your friend made a mistake, you'd say, "It's okay. Don't worry." But when you make a mistake, you might keep thinking about it for days. Try to remember, you're human too. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean pretending the mistake didn't happen. It means learning from it and moving forward with kindness. You can say to yourself, "I forgive myself. I did my best with what I knew at the time." That one sentence can help you release guilt and grow stronger. Repeat after me. I forgive myself and move forward. Another beautiful way to be your own best friend is to spend time alone and enjoy your own company. Many people feel uncomfortable when they are alone. They think being alone means being lonely. But in reality, being alone can be something very special. It gives you a chance to relax, to think, and to connect deeply with yourself. You can take a quiet walk, watch your favorite movie, write in your journal, or simply sit by the window and breathe slowly. These moments help you understand yourself better. They give you peace, clarity, and strength. When you learn to enjoy your own company, you stop feeling afraid of silence. You start to realize that your own presence can be warm, calm, and comforting. Being your own best friend means learning to enjoy your own presence, just like you enjoy being with someone you love. Repeat after me. I enjoy spending time with myself. Next, another powerful habit: encourage yourself like you would encourage a friend. Life isn't always easy. There will always be challenges, mistakes, and uncertain days. But when you encourage yourself, you remind your heart that you can handle anything. You can say things like, "I can do this. I believe in myself. I am stronger than I think." These simple sentences may sound small, but they have great power. Think about your best friend. If they were nervous before an exam or a job interview, you wouldn't criticize them. You would cheer for them, right? You'd say, "You've got this. I believe in you." So, why not do the same for yourself? Stand in front of the mirror, look into your eyes, and say those words. At first, it might feel strange or even funny, but the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Soon, you'll start to feel real confidence growing inside you. Repeat after me. I believe in myself and I can do hard things. All these small actions, speaking kindly to yourself, taking care of your body and mind, celebrating your small wins, forgiving your mistakes, enjoying your own company, and encouraging yourself may seem simple. But when you practice them together, they create a strong, loving, and peaceful relationship with yourself. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Being your own best friend doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, a daily practice of kindness, patience, and love. Every time you choose to treat yourself with understanding, you take one more step forward on that journey. So keep going. Keep repeating these habits. Keep choosing love over judgment, patience over pressure, and peace over perfection. Remember, you deserve your own friendship. You deserve your own love. You deserve your own care every single day. Common mistakes people make. Even when we understand how important it is to be our own best friend, it's still easy to make mistakes. Many people truly want to be kind to themselves, but they fall into habits that make them feel tired, unhappy, or insecure. Today, let's talk about some common mistakes people make and some simple ways to avoid them. And don't worry, if you recognize yourself in any of these, it's okay. Awareness is the first step toward change. Mistake number 1: expecting others to make you happy. A lot of people believe that if their family, partner, or friends treat them well, then they'll finally feel happy. But that's not how happiness works. Happiness doesn't come from other people. It comes from inside you. If you depend on others to make you feel good, You'll always be disappointed when they don't act the way you expect. You'll feel empty whenever someone forgets to call or doesn't say the right words. But when you become your own best friend, you learn how to create your own joy. You realize that you can make yourself feel peaceful and happy even when you're alone. You can enjoy a cup of tea, listen to your favorite song, read a good book, or walk in the park. These small moments can fill your heart with joy, and you don't need anyone else's permission to enjoy them. Tip: every day, notice one small thing that makes you happy and thank yourself for enjoying it. Say quietly, "Thank you for noticing this moment." Mistake number 2, comparing yourself to others. This is one of the biggest habits that steals happiness. In today's world, it's easy to look at social media, classmates, or colleagues and think, they are doing better than me. Maybe someone speaks English more fluently. Maybe someone looks more confident, has more followers, or earns more money. But remember, you're only seeing a small part of their story. Comparing yourself to others will always make you feel less than you are. It makes you forget your own progress and your own value. You don't need to be like anyone else. You only need to be a kinder version of yourself, today, tomorrow, and every day after. When you stop comparing, you make space for peace. You start focusing on your journey, your growth, your joy. Tip: whenever you catch yourself comparing, gently say, their story is theirs. My story is mine. And then, remind yourself of one thing you're proud of today, no matter how small it is. Our journey is your own. Remember, your journey is your own. Everyone has different experiences, different talents, and different timing. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you give yourself space to grow. Instead of looking at someone else's path, focus on your own small steps and your own little victories. Celebrate every step, even the small ones. Tip: each day, write down one thing you did well, no matter how small. Remind yourself that your progress matters. Mistake number 3, being too hard on yourself. A third common mistake is being too hard on yourself. Many people set very high standards and then punish themselves when they don't reach them. They might think, I should have done better, or say, I always make mistakes. This kind of self-criticism hurts your confidence and makes you feel tired and unhappy. Think of your best friend. Would you say those harsh things to them? No. So don't say them to yourself. When you notice negative self-talk, pause and ask, would I say this to my best friend? If the answer is no, change the words. Try something kinder, like, it's okay. I am learning, or I did my best with what I knew. Tip: when you hear a harsh thought, stop and turn it into a helpful sentence. Mistake number 4, ignoring your feelings. Another mistake is ignoring your feelings. Some people push away sadness, anger, or worry because they don't want to feel uncomfortable. But emotions don't disappear when you ignore them. They stay and can become heavier over time. Being your own best friend means noticing your feelings, accepting them, and comforting yourself. If you feel sad, you might say, it's okay to feel sad. I am here for myself. You can write about your feelings in a journal or speak to yourself gently, like you would to a friend. Tip: take 5 minutes each day to check in with yourself. Ask, what am I feeling? How can I support myself right now? Mistake number 5, thinking self-care is selfish. A final mistake is believing that self-care is selfish. Many people feel guilty when they rest, enjoy quiet time, or do something just for themselves. But self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. You cannot be a good friend to yourself or to others if you are tired, stressed, or unhappy. Simple acts of care, going to bed on time, eating a healthy meal, taking a short walk, are all ways to show kindness to yourself. Tip: choose one small act of self-care today and do it without guilt. Say to yourself, I deserve this care. How these mistakes affect your inner friendship. All these mistakes, expecting others to make us happy, comparing ourselves to others, being too hard on ourselves, ignoring our feelings, and thinking self-care is selfish, put walls between you and your inner friendship. They stop you from feeling safe, supported, and loved inside. The good news is, you can change them. Every small action of awareness and kindness builds your inner friendship stronger and stronger. When you notice a mistake, you don't need to be perfect. Simply pause, reflect, and choose a kinder action. That choice is progress. Short reminders, say them out loud. Repeat after me slowly and with feeling. My journey is mine. I notice one small win today and I celebrate it. If I am hard on myself, I will change my words. It's okay to feel how I feel. I am here for myself. I deserve care and rest. That is how real growth happens. By avoiding these habits and practicing self-kindness, you begin to feel more confident, more peaceful, and more in control of your life. You start to realize that you can depend on yourself for love, for support, and for encouragement. And this inner friendship doesn't stay hidden inside. It spreads into everything you do, your work, your studies, your relationships, and even your English practice. The journey of being your own best friend takes time, but every small effort you make is worth it. Each moment you choose kindness over criticism, awareness over distraction, and love over comparison. You are building a friendship that will last your entire life. Small daily practices. Now that we've talked about why being your own best friend is so important, and what common mistakes to avoid, let's look at a few small daily practices that can make a big difference. These are simple actions you can try every day. You don't need a lot of time, and you don't need to do them perfectly. The key is to be consistent and gentle with yourself. Because little habits, when practiced daily, can slowly change the way you think and feel about yourself. 1. Say one good thing about yourself every day. This is one of the easiest yet most powerful things you can do. At first, it might feel a little strange to praise yourself, but it really works. It can be something simple like, I am a good listener, or I tried my best today. What matters most is that you speak kindly and positively to yourself. You can say it out loud in the morning or quietly before bed. Over time, this small habit trains your mind to notice your strengths, instead of only focusing on your mistakes. Practice idea. Repeat after me, I am proud of myself today. Try saying this every morning when you wake up. 2. Write in a journal. Journaling is another beautiful way to be kind to yourself. It gives you a safe space to express your thoughts and emotions. You can write about your day, your feelings, or something you're grateful for. Writing helps you understand yourself better and recognize patterns in your thoughts. For example, you might write, Today I felt nervous about speaking English, but I still tried and I'm proud of myself. Journaling helps you celebrate small wins and reflect on moments when you showed yourself kindness. Practice idea. Each evening, write one sentence about something good you did or felt. 3. Take quiet time each day. Life is often busy and noisy. We forget to pause and simply breathe. Taking just 2 or 3 minutes of quiet time can help calm your mind and reconnect you with yourself. You don't need to meditate for an hour. Just sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. If your thoughts wander, gently bring them back to your breath. During this time, remind yourself, I am my own friend. I am safe. I am loved. Practice idea. Say to yourself silently, I am calm. I am here for myself. 4. Do something that makes you smile every day. Happiness doesn't always need a big reason. It can be as small as listening to your favorite song, drawing a picture, calling a friend, or enjoying a warm cup of tea. Smiling and doing things you enjoy helps you feel connected to yourself and reminds you that life has joy even in small moments. Your best friend would encourage you to do the things that make you happy. So, do the same for yourself. Practice idea. Take 5 minutes today to do something that makes you smile and say, I enjoy this moment. I am kind to myself. The beauty of these small daily practices is that they're simple to do, yet they create a powerful effect over time. Saying one good thing about yourself, journaling, taking quiet moments, and doing something that makes you smile. All of these teach your mind to focus on kindness and positivity. When you practice them each day, you slowly build a strong and loving friendship with yourself. Remember, being your own best friend is not about perfection. It's about consistency, awareness, and small steps that show love and care for yourself. Each day you practice, you become a little more confident, a little calmer, and a little happier. Even the smallest actions can grow into a lifetime of inner support and self-love. Common challenges and how to overcome them. Even when you truly want to be your own best friend, it's normal to face challenges along the way. Becoming kind, patient, and supportive with yourself is not always easy. There will be moments when you feel frustrated, lonely, or even guilty. But here's the good news. These challenges are completely normal, and there are gentle ways to handle them. Today, let's talk about 3 common challenges and how you can overcome them. 1. Feeling lonely. One of the first challenges many people face is loneliness. Spending time with yourself can feel uncomfortable at first. You might feel like something is missing, or that being alone means being lonely. But being your own best friend is not about being alone in a sad way. It's about enjoying your own company and learning to appreciate yourself. You can start by doing small activities that make you happy. Reading a book, listening to music, drawing, or going for a walk. These moments help you connect with yourself and feel relaxed in your own presence. You can also remind yourself, I enjoy spending time with me. I am not lonely because I am my own friend. Over time, being alone becomes peaceful, even joyful. 2. Feeling guilty for focusing on yourself. The second challenge is guilt, the feeling that taking care of yourself is selfish. Many people feel bad for resting, saying no, or doing something just for their own happiness. But here's the truth. Self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. You cannot be kind, loving, and strong for others if you never give that same kindness to yourself. Start with small self-care actions. Drink enough water, rest for a few minutes, or smile at yourself in the mirror. These small acts are not selfish. They are acts of love. You can remind yourself, it's okay to care for myself. I deserve kindness. Every time you practice self-care, you strengthen the most important relationship in your life, the one with yourself. 3. Dealing with negative thoughts. The third challenge is negative thinking. Sometimes your mind says things like, I'm not good enough. I always fail. Other people are better than me. These thoughts can feel powerful and make you doubt yourself. But remember, thoughts are not facts. They're simply your mind's reaction to stress, fear, or past experiences. You don't have to believe every thought that appears. Instead, you can gently question it. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Would I say this to someone I care about? When you notice a negative thought, try replacing it with something supportive like, I'm learning and growing every day. Or, I may not be perfect, but I'm trying and that's enough. Over time, this habit helps you build a kinder, calmer, and more balanced inner voice. You can fight negative thoughts with positive self-talk. When your mind says, I can't do this, you can gently change it to, I am learning. I am trying my best. Saying kind words to yourself is like giving a hug to your mind. It helps you feel calm, supported, and strong inside. You can also write positive sentences in a notebook, things like, I am doing my best. I believe in myself. I am improving every day. Read these words whenever you feel sad, tired, or discouraged. The more you practice, the stronger your positive thoughts become, and your negative thoughts slowly lose their power. Be patient with yourself. Another very important part of this journey is patience. Becoming your own best friend doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, a slow, gentle process made up of small daily steps. Some days will feel easy. You'll feel proud and peaceful. Other days may feel hard. You might forget to be kind to yourself. That's okay. It happens to everyone. Don't be disappointed or give up when you make mistakes. Even small efforts count. You can remind yourself, it takes time to become my own best friend. I am learning every day. Patience is one of the most powerful tools in this journey. It allows you to keep trying, even when progress feels slow. It teaches you that every little step forward is still a step in the right direction. Asking for help is okay. Finally, remember that asking for help is not a weakness. Sometimes, managing emotions or practicing self-kindness can feel difficult to do alone. Talking to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, or even a counselor, can make a big difference. They can help you understand your feelings and remind you that you're not alone. Being your own best friend does not mean you never ask for help. It means you know how to care for yourself. And you're also brave enough to reach out when you need support. Facing challenges with kindness, feeling lonely, guilty, impatient, or having negative thoughts. These are all normal parts of life. Everyone experiences them sometimes. The important thing is not to avoid them, but to notice them and respond with kindness. When a negative thought appears, speak gently to yourself. When you feel tired, give yourself rest. When you feel lonely, remind yourself that your own company has value. Each time you do this, you grow stronger, calmer, and more confident in who you are. Over time, you will begin to see that being your own best friend is not just an idea, it's a real feeling. It's a peaceful, loving way of living every day. Every small act of kindness toward yourself is a step toward a happier, more peaceful life. A short guided exercise. Now let's do a short guided exercise to help you practice being your own best friend. You can do this anywhere, at home, at your desk, or outside in a quiet place. This exercise will help you feel calm, kind, and connected to yourself. I will guide you step by step. You can repeat each line slowly after me. Remember, this is your time. Be gentle and enjoy this moment. First, find a comfortable position to sit or stand. You can close your eyes if you like, or keep them softly open. Relax your shoulders. Let your hands rest on your lap or by your sides. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and slowly breathe out through your mouth. Let's do it again. Inhale deeply, and exhale slowly. Feel your body relax a little more with each breath. You are safe. You are calm. You are here right now in this peaceful moment. Now, imagine you are talking to your best friend. You would speak kindly, gently, and with love. So, let's speak that way to yourself. Repeat slowly after me. I am good. I am strong. I can do this. Take another deep breath. And say again, I am learning every day. I am proud of myself. I am my own best friend. Feel those words as you say them. Let them fill your heart. You are enough. You are growing. And you deserve your own kindness always. Again, repeat after me. I am good. I am strong. I can do this. Feel the meaning of these words. You are giving yourself support and encouragement. You are speaking to your own heart. Your words are powerful because they come from you. You can even place a hand on your heart while saying them. Feel the warmth and care you are giving yourself. If you have a mirror nearby, take a moment to look at yourself gently. Smile softly at yourself. Yes, smile at yourself. It may feel a little strange at first, but this is a wonderful way to show love to yourself. Say slowly, I am kind. I am learning. I am my own friend. Notice how your smile makes you feel. Even a small smile can make your mind feel lighter and your body feel calmer. Keep your words soft, kind, and confident. This is practicing self-friendship, and this small moment truly matters. Now, take another deep breath. Inhale slowly and exhale fully. Feel proud that you gave this time to yourself. You practiced being gentle, supportive, and loving. You reminded yourself that you matter, that your feelings matter, and that you are capable. These few minutes are a small but powerful step toward becoming your own best friend. The more you practice, the easier it will feel. Your mind will gradually notice these positive messages automatically. Carry this feeling with you for the rest of the day. You can repeat this exercise whenever you need encouragement or calmness. You can even say one kind sentence silently to yourself while walking, eating, or before going to sleep. For example, I am proud of myself today. I am learning. I am enough. Each time you do this, you are building a habit of self-friendship. Remember, this is a practice, not a perfect task. Every small step counts. Every kind word you say to yourself is important. You are becoming your own best friend, and that is a beautiful journey. Looking back, as we come to the end of today's episode, let's take a moment to look back at everything we learned. We talked about how important it is to be your own best friend. We explored what that really means. Speaking kindly to yourself. Taking care of your mind and body. Celebrating your small wins. Forgiving yourself for mistakes. Spending time enjoying your own company. We also discussed common mistakes that stop us from being our own best friend, like expecting others to make us happy, comparing ourselves to others, being too hard on ourselves, ignoring our feelings. Remember, noticing these habits is normal, and awareness is the first step toward change. We shared simple daily practices you can try. Saying one good thing about yourself each day. Writing in a journal. Taking quiet moments. Doing something that makes you smile. These small actions may seem simple, but over time they build confidence, self-love, and inner peace. We also practiced a short guided exercise